Welcome to Fanatics Live, where we virtually connect you to your favorite athletes right at home. Tonight, we will be meeting with fans, signing autographs, and engaging in live Q&A. Now, let's welcome our host.
What's going on, everybody? Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Fanatics Live. I'm John Root. It's my very first show. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm excited to be in the rotation of hosts here at Fanatics Live. Man, are we going to have a good time today. But before I introduce our special guest, tonight's show is brought to you by the FanCash Rewards Card by Fanatics. As a FanCash Rewards card holder, you receive benefits and perks, including access to unforgettable experiences with athletes, earn 6% fan cash on every purchase, exclusive deals, offers, and much more. All right, let's get this thing going. I'm excited. Today's guest is a Philly native, a former beast running back out of Georgia, played for the Bulldogs there, but most recently he's coming off an impressive rookie campaign with the Detroit Lions. Please show some love in the comments. Clap your hands wherever you are. Get excited. Today's guest is DeAndre Swift.
How y'all doing?
DeAndre, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Good. Thank you for having me.
Man, this is going to be a good time. I got some questions for you, though, before we get this thing started. I know we're going to bring on some guests as well to ask some of those live questions in the live meet and greet. But right now, it's just mano y mano, me and you. But you played in the same backfield as Nick Chubb and Sony Michel at Georgia. We have a lot of Georgia fans that are tuning in now, and then you're going to meet a little bit later. But you followed them into the NFL a little time after. What kind of advice did they give you to get prepared to be an NFL running back and find success here in the league?
A lot. They gave me a lot of advice while we was in college as well, so they didn't really have to tell me too much. But everything they did tell me leading up to the combine and that whole process, I learned a lot from them two guys, and I still talk to them today. Just to have them type of guys in my corner, I appreciate them.
Yeah, and you guys are big personalities out there too. You guys got it done on the field, and I know you guys were definitely friends off the field as well. So it's still fun to see the success you guys have had in the league. But speaking about growing up, DeAndre, I know you get to play with one of your favorite players of all time. You got Adrian Peterson that's on the Detroit Lions, but I know you've been a big fan of Barry Sanders, even Mark Ingram growing up. What's a skill or attribute watching them play, or maybe some other professional running backs that you really try to incorporate into your own game?
As I was young, it was just always them making people miss, scoring touchdowns and like that. But as I got older, I tried to emulate stuff that they did into my own game as I got older. And just going into the same film room, being in the same weight room as Adrian Peterson. He was one of the first backs I really sat down and watched and truly tried to take some tools from his game to add to my game. So extremely blessed to be able to share the same backfield with him, and as well as all the other backs, the great backs that I've got to play with.
And you're always living up to your last name. You're definitely elusive yourself. You're Swift out there on the field. I know you probably, if you got $1 for every time you heard that joke, I'm sure you'd be a multimillionaire just in that. But a final question for you here, DeAndre, from your perspective as a young NFL player, who was a rookie other than yourself, of course, that stood out and really impressed you last season?
Man, to be honest, I feel like the whole rookie class did a great job from every position. You can go down the list. Chase Young, Joe Burrow had a great season. Hopefully he comes back. Who else? All the running backs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire at Kansas City had a great job. J.K., Jonathan Taylor, all the running, everybody that really got drafted and got an opportunity to play this year did a great job.
And do you chat with them much at all? Or are you kind of just telling them impressive game you had out there or something like that? How often are you interacting with those other rookies you just mentioned?
Definitely after the game, if they do something good, I definitely try to reach out bro, keep it up. I see what you're doing, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And then one more question for you before we start getting into some of these live meet and greets. It's probably got to be one of the craziest things when you're thinking about you're going to be a fantasy running back, not just a running back for the Detroit Lions. I'm sure that Twitter just blows up and they're wondering man, I could have really used that touchdown there, or special shout out to you. I put you in my flex spot that helped me win fantasy this week. Like, what kind of interactions did you get on social media from a fantasy perspective?
I don't really interact with them, but I see the DMs and the mentions on Twitter. Yeah, people really take fantasy serious.
Well, I'll tell you what, I definitely threw you in my flex spot a few times, and you did me well. So
okay.
Shout out to you for that. But right now we're going to jump into some live meet and greets. Enough of me. I know we got our first guest that's coming up here. He's actually a FanCash rewards card holder. He's calling in from Watkinsville, Georgia. And the last fun fact about this guest we have here is compares all running backs to Herschel Walker, which made it an easy decision to be a fan of yours. You got sheer power and speed. Steve, how you doing?
All right. How are y'all? How you doing, Andre?
Steve, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, I wouldn't be a true dog fan if I didn't say we're glad you're living your dream in the NFL, but we sure miss you here in Georgia.
Thank you. I miss it over there too.
Hey, one of my most favorite runs of yours was in the SEC championship game, freshman, 64-yard touchdown. That showed us what we were getting. We already heard the rumors, and you had a decent year and all, but that really showed us you're able to break away from anything and just blow everybody away on the field. And all. What was your most memorable run you had while you was at Georgia, and who did you like playing against in the SEC?
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with that one right there. Either that one or I would say when we first played Notre Dame, my freshman year at Notre Dame. I think I got like a jet sweep or something like that for like 40 yards. Getting a face mask, extra 15. Next play, Sony score. I think we was down at that point, so that was like the first play in my career that was like, all right, I'm here now. I could play football at this level. So, and then being able to finish my season like that with that run that you just mentioned against Auburn, that was great. And I always love playing against Auburn and Florida. Florida probably one of the best ones. A little rivalry. I like playing against Florida.
Yeah, you really. I went back. I get clips all the time, but you really smoked Auburn every time.
Try my best.
Played them. You hurt them every year. I know they hated seeing you come. But I'm glad you're having a pretty good NFL season this past year. I followed Detroit a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you always love beating up on Auburn. It's definitely a lot of fun to watch. But Steve, definitely thank you for the question. And we got a little something for you before you.
I got something for you, Steve. I got something for you. Sound football.
Hey, all right, appreciate it. That's great.
No problem.
I can't wait to put it. I got actually a Herschel Walker football. So guess where that one's going?
I could just be next to Herschel.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all will be neighbors. Y'all will be right next to each other.
Oh, they look good.
That big signature, love that.
Hey, that's great, man. I appreciate it. Thanks
no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, but Steve, thank you so much. Really appreciate the question, and looking forward for you putting that football right by Herschel Walker. That's gonna be great.
Absolutely.
I need a picture of that.
All right, no problem. I'll get it to you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks.
And then also Steve, too, that was a great little perk because he is a FanCash Rewards card holder. So hopefully that was an unforgettable experience for Steve. If you want unforgettable experiences just like that, make sure that you become a FanCash Rewards card holder yourself. I'm going to tell you a little bit later in the show about that, but let's keep this thing rolling. Next up, I'm going to give you some more fun facts before I introduce this next guest. They're calling in from Northville, Michigan, currently plays wide receiver for the Northville Stallions, and they became a fan of yours the moment the Lions drafted you. So welcome to the show, Cohen.
Hey, DeAndre.
Oh, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Well, for my question, I was wondering, what's one thing you would tell a young athlete my age to be successful?
Have fun, especially while you're young. Have fun. Whatever you and your friends are doing, whatever sport y'all playing, whatever you're doing in life, just have fun. Listen to them two people behind you. They ain't gonna steer you wrong. Just have fun and be safe. Stay out the way.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
No problem. Cohen, I got a football for you. Signing
Thank
it
you
right
so
now.
much.
No problem.
Yeah, well, Cohen, we're definitely looking forward to seeing you in the league as a wide receiver at some point too. Maybe at some point this few years from now, you're going to be on Fanatics Live signing footballs. So
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you so much, DeAndre.
Good.
Awesome. Good luck.
Yeah,
Have a
that's
good
awesome.
season.
Have a good
Thank
season. Go Lions.
Thank you. Thank you.
thanks, Cohen. Man, I love that. That's great advice too. I mean, especially just have a fun time. It's always fun playing football when you're younger, and I'm sure you look back on that and you realize that like it's definitely a big time blessing to be in the NFL, and you worked really hard to get to where you're at. So making a difference in young kids' lives, and definitely going to be adding that to that trophy case, that football there. So next up, calling in from Jacksonville, Florida. The commitment video you had for the University of Georgia is actually what sold them to become a DeAndre Swift fan. And they live by the life lesson, patience is a virtue. Christy, welcome to the show.
What's up, DeAndre? How are you, man?
Christy, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Listen, man, huge fan. Love what you do with the dogs. I'm happy to see you succeed in the NFL, man. I want to ask you something kind of, I'm going to put you in the GM seat. If you had to start a team today with current players, you could pick any three guys. You get the first 1, 2, 3 picks. Who are you going with?
I'm picking 3, just 3.
Yeah, you start your team with 3, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go quarterback first. I'm gonna go quarterback. Yep. You give me Russell Wilson. I'll take Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Russell Wilson. Running back. I'm gonna go with give me Derrick Henry.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's a beast. He's a monster.
And I'm I gotta go receiver, or I can go anything.
I mean, you go a D tackle. You go wherever you want, man.
Give me DK Metcalf on the outside.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Give me DK Metcalf on the outside.
I play too much Madden, man. I was thinking like Aaron Donald, DeAndre Hopkins, just some monsters.
I'm an offensive guy. I was going offense.
Obviously. Hey, listen, while I got you for another second, though, I just wanted to say you mentioned 2 awesome runs in Georgia. My favorite one, your sophomore year against Kentucky, second quarter, 2 dead legs, left the linebackers on the ground, and then took the safeties into the end zone, bro. I was like losing my mind in my living room. So
I didn't think about that one that fast. I'd have said that one.
That one, bro. I mean, it was get some deuces to the house. You were throwing into it.
That was the one. That was the one right there. That was the one.
Yeah, man. Well, go Dogs, man. I appreciate you doing this, taking the time out to talk to some fans, and yeah, man. Best of luck next year.
No problem. Thank you.
I like that line. Get some deuces.
I mean, it was that fast.
Big fan of that. I like that's a new slogan.
Yeah, I mean, he left the whole team on the ground. It was pretty amazing, man. So, DeAndre, good luck. Appreciate it.
And then last but not least, we got someone calling in from Billings, Montana. They really enjoy watching you because it takes them back to the Barry Sanders days. Please welcome to the show, Derek. What's going on, Derek?
Not a whole lot. How you doing?
Got the whole team with you.
Yeah, I've got my family here with me. We've got one girls and one boy.
How y'all doing?
But we're doing great. But so being known as an all-around back, what do you prefer, receiving or running, or both, I guess? But
whatever the coach see fit. I just like getting in space. I just like getting in space. That's all.
Yeah, you make your own space. You're pretty shifty running back, that's for sure.
I try my best.
Reminds us of Barry Sanders for sure. I've got a couple of Barry Sanders balls signed back behind me, so I'll make sure to put yours right up next to his.
Appreciate that. Where you calling from again?
Billings, Montana.
Montana?
Yeah, long way away.
I'm gonna go there one day.
Yeah, you should. It's a beautiful place. Thank you.
I'm signing right now to the bar family right now.
I love that you got the full team there too. This is great.
Yeah, you should see us at Thanksgiving when it's my whole family. With my brothers and sisters, we're all Detroit fans. So ever since Barry Sanders.
Ever since Barry Sanders?
Ever since Barry Sanders, yep, we've loved the Lions. So we're happy to have you on the team.
Thank you. I just look. That's good.
Looks great. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thanks so much, Derek.
Thank you.
Man, that was a full squad right there too.
The whole team was
surprise. But next up too, we we thank all those fans jumping in here and being part of that live meet and greet. Definitely thanks for signing those footballs. I know that will definitely make a huge impact on them. I know they're excited for that. But now is the time to let the folks on social media take some turns asking questions. If you haven't already, make sure you follow at Fanatics on social media, especially on Instagram too. You got to watch out for the stories. That's where you can enter in your own questions and be a part of the show. So let's get this thing started. Here we go. First up, Andrew, what do you got?
Hey, what's up? My name's Andrew, and I'm from California. And what's your favorite part of being in the NFL?
Favorite part of being in the NFL? I would say it causes you to mature. I'm definitely mature. Coming out of college, got to handle your business. So just being on my own, making my own decisions, taking care of my body, stuff like that. Because in college, kind of have people on you to do them type of things. But in the NFL, like if you want to be successful, you got to really do stuff on your own.
Well, it definitely worked out really well in your rookie campaign. That was a lot of fun to watch. Next up, we got Parker. Parker, what do you got?
Hey DeAndre, this is Parker Hardy. I'm from Tyler, Texas. I just want to first off say thank you for what you've done with the Georgia Bulldogs and for the football team. My question is for you is, what was it like playing your first ever football game at Georgia, and how exciting was it? That's pretty much all I have to say and ask to you. I just want to say thank you for letting me ask you this question, and go Dogs.
Go Dogs, but it was amazing. I remember my first game like it was yesterday. Coaches gave me a nice role early on as a freshman, just being out there, seeing the fans, seeing the stadium packed how it was, never been a part of nothing like that. So just soaking up all that, putting a show on for the fans. We did a great job. We went there and got the win. I was more happy with that.
What's that feeling like coming out of the tunnel? Because that place is just packed. Like that's one of those places that so many kids, just like you saw Cohen earlier, just playing junior football right now, they dream of going to a big school like that. Coming out of the tunnel, what is that like?
It's nothing like it. And then when you next beside your brothers playing who you playing for, it's a great feeling.
I love that. Oh, finally, we got a question that was entered on Instagram. So just like I was telling you earlier, Fanatics posts on their stories. You can enter in your questions. And then this one is from Dylan Reich. How do you think the NFL players have positively impacted the BLM movement?
Oh, greatly. Not just NFL, but NBA as well, all sports. Definitely did their due diligence, taking time out of practice, missing days in practice, missing days in facility to shed light on the situations that was going on in today's society. So I think we got to keep this stuff going. I don't think it's going away at all. I think we need to keep it as a topic, but I think definitely NFL, NBA did a great job, and WNBA, all sports did a great job of just making sure it had to be talked about.
And a lot of great questions. So definitely thank you to everyone that entered questions on Instagram. Thank you for some of those videos as well. And I'm not lying. All these questions that you enter in, they're looked at and you can be a part of the show. So don't miss any of the stories on Fanatics Instagram. But right now, we are going to take a short little break to hear a word from our sponsor.
Introducing the FanCash Rewards Credit Card by Fanatics. Earn 6% FanCash when you shop with your card on Fanatics.com with exclusive cardholder perks and 6-month special financing on purchases of $150 or more. Text now to apply or go to Fanatics.com.
You heard it. Tonight's show is brought to you by the FanCash Rewards Card by Fanatics. If you want some more information about exclusive perks and benefits of being a card holder, head on over to Fanatics.com, or you can text Fanatics to 94323 for your card today. Oh, gotta love it, because this is my best time. This is my favorite time of the show. It's my first show, but I know it's my favorite already. This is rapid fire, DeAndre. I got some questions for you, and you have to answer it as quick as humanly possible. Whatever is the first thing in your mind, throw it out there.
All
so,
right.
Are you ready, though?
All right, I'm good. I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, here goes the roller coaster ride. Let's get this thing started. Favorite pair of sneakers in your closet?
Pradas.
Love that. PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Why Xbox?
I had Xbox all my life. I don't know nothing else.
What's your favorite video game currently?
Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty a lot.
So how are you in the gulag?
I don't even make it to the gulag. I don't try to get to the gulag.
I love that. Going back to the shoe question, though, are you a sock, then shoe guy, or sock, shoe? How do you put those on?
You got what you mean socks, shoes? What
You put the socks on, put your socks on first, and then your shoes, or do you go one sock, one shoe, one sock?
No,
one
I put
shoe?
both my socks on and then put the shoes on.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right before you put the Pradas on, I like it. All right, go to pre-workout snack.
Probably oatmeal.
Are you adding anything to that oatmeal?
No, just oatmeal.
Straight up, I like it. And we heard you're kind of an avid bowler. You like bowling a little bit. What's your highest bowling score?
250. Yeah,
that's stuff of legend. That's stuff I could dream of.
that's okay.
How many strikes have you ever had in a row?
In a row?
Yeah, the most.
I believe five in a row.
Man, you do it on the field for the Lions, and then you do it in the bowling alley. Favorite food in Philly, but get this, that's not a cheesesteak.
Wawa. Wawa is like a little gas station. Got a lot of different options in there, like a chicken finger hoagie.
Mm-hmm. Every time I hear cheesesteak, I think of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mm-hmm.
And when Jazz comes back and brings him a cheesesteak, and it's got to have the grease all over the bag.
Yeah.
He's giving his aunt and uncle garbage. It's like, no, that's not a cheesesteak. There's no grease all over the bag. So is that actually something out there in Philly? There's got to be a lot of grease.
Yeah, got to be a little messy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this is a good one here. A lot of people want to know, who would you never, ever give the aux cord to in the locker room?
At the Lions? At Detroit?
Yeah, at the Lions.
Reggie Ragland. Play linebacker. Reggie Ragland, yeah.
Why is that?
He'll put on some like R&B right before practice, like something I can't get hyped to.
No one needs to hear bump and grind music right before,
exactly.
right before practice.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think you were thinking a little bit too. What about who wouldn't you give the aux cord to at Georgia?
Mark Webb, same situation. Mark Webb.
Oh man, yeah. There's definitely always those guys on the team where it's like, man, this just ain't working. No one needs to hear this. Get your headphones, put it in there.
Right.
What's your favorite cheat meal, DeAndre?
Favorite cheat meal? Soul food, probably. Soul food. Mac and cheese. Sweet potatoes. Chicken. Something like that, like fried chicken.
Mm-hmm. Man, that sounds good. You're making me hungry. I know it's past my dinner time here, but we were bringing up earlier your commitment video to Georgia. I had a little Rocky theme to it. So can you give us your best Rocky impression right now?
My best Rocky impression?
Yeah. What do you got?
I probably had to go look at the commitment video. That's the best Rocky impression. I don't got nothing for you right now. I can show you the video.
You can give us like a little Adrian.
Huh?
I feel like every time he talks to his turns into his wife, Adrian.
The best Rocky impression I got is probably running through the city. Yeah, leave it at that.
Seriously, everybody, if you want to see a good Rocky impression, check out DeAndre running through the city there. That'll do it for you. Hopefully, I gave you just a good enough impression of Rocky.
Yeah, that was good enough for both of us.
Tell me this: your dad's a pretty big dude. Who would win in an arm wrestling match between you two?
Me.
Every time.
No, he'll win.
You'd give him one. You'd be a nice son giving him that.
He'll win. Yeah. He getting over. I think I'd get him.
Yeah, I love that. But yeah, that's always my favorite part of the show there. But DeAndre, we're at that point. I can't believe the show's pretty much over. But definitely thank you so much for interacting with all these fans, definitely answering some of my funny questions here. But before we let you go, is there anything specific you'd like to say to the fans that are tuning in right now?
Oh, thank y'all for having me. It was an honor talking to y'all. Appreciate y'all for calling in and sharing some time with me today. Thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate that, DeAndre. It was a lot of fun chatting with you. Definitely, we're looking forward to seeing you have a great off season and then going to your sophomore year. doing even bigger and better things. So definitely best of luck that season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, DeAndre. And then special shout out to all you that tuned in for this Fanatics live show. I know this was a great way for me to start my first show. DeAndre, thank you to you once again. And thank you to everybody that tuned in live. And once again, you got to make sure that you follow Fanatics on social media. You can be a part of the show just like you saw some of those fans. But before I let you go, you can't forget this. The show continues next week with a first-round pick in the 2020 NFL Draft and former college star out of the University of Alabama. Of course, that is Tua Tagovailoa from the Miami Dolphins. And then following him on March 14th is J.D. Martinez, outfielder for the Boston Red Sox. He was also a 2018 World Series champion. Make sure that you follow Fanatics on social media. Again, that is the best place to get all the information about the upcoming shows and to be a part of the show yourself. So make sure you enter in those questions every time you see Fanatics come up on your stories on your Instagram. Also, if you want to watch some of the previous shows or learn more how to get involved here at Fanatics Live, head on over to fanatics.com/live. And as always, stay safe. Good night.